Hello, everyone, anyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity: The White March Parts 1 and 2. That is a mouthful. We're gonna kind of work on some of these areas, do some of these lobby quests. I think we're gonna be fine and not need to rest at the inn if I take care of one little opportunity that I missed in the Valewood. Which was, if you guys remember, I believe it was episode 4, part 4. That exploration is a key for certainty. What are you telling me here? Yeah, great, awesome. Anyway, oh, where'd he go? He's gone.
Let's keep quiet.
I wonder if that was a time thing I needed to worry about. Anyway, but if you remember, there was some talk of a bear and a cave. I'm feeling pretty good about hanging out with, bears and caves. So let's see. Actually, which way does... Oh, shoot. Spotted young wolf. Yeah, we can just... Don't even think about it. You see a young wolf, we're at this level. Go in there! Hiya! Man, battle was won. So let's try and... Does this lead us somewhere? No, it doesn't. Okay. You gotta be careful. Check all avenues. Pair of crates. Okay. Oh, gotta get everything we got there. Isn't there a dead guy? Oh, these dead people. Actually, I believe this was all me wandering past the way I did before. And you just double check to make sure that you're not missing anything here. When you wandering around in fast mode here. Because that looks like a cave, doesn't it? So we'll pick up this. And... let's walk into the cave, see what's going on. Okay. You guys are hearing that, right? Alright, there's that bear. Excuse me. So we're gonna go out of stealth with the exception of you will stay in stealth because that's... I want to get practiced doing that. And we'll have the whole party. We'll plan on attacking this here bear. And now we'll split it up. There we go. Now we should have a decent variety here. You're still stealthed. I want you to come in on the opposite side of that bear. Okay. Well, we killed the young bear. Are we proud of ourselves? Yes, we are. Die, bear! See, oh, yeah, she got hurt a little bit, right? Than the world, but...
Forth to battle!
See, before the battle ends, getting a little bit of a per encounter healing ability always helps. Some skins.
Part of valor.
Now we select everybody. I'm not sure it was fast, but activate the entire battle. Okay. Ooh, what do we have here? While sneaky, you can find new things. Ooh, Scroll Tanglefoot. This will be useful. I'm going to try this on Durance. And you are a lockpicker and do-do-do. And we have some things here. One, our watcher self is screaming out, saying hello to this gentleman. A figure drifts suspended in musty air of the cavern. His form features blur and twists and cascading ripples of incandescence. Feels energy ebbing about your limbs, filling them with heavy chill. Reach out. You reach out a hand to the spear, and a moment you contact it feels you struck with a blow. Below writhing, you tumble helplessly into the waiting darkness. Light blooms edges your vision. You feel the sun in your back and the weight of the bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the Vale hunting deer, and you are standing before a cavern. Darkness descends far into his depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at heels. You follow, hard hammering your chest as it leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, cast stumbling back to the exit towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel and all of a sudden a terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced with pain. But in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger dabbed in crimson to match his cloak. And there is a ghost, dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. I see this. So, See, now that we have this kind of going up here, it's telling us what we have going on here. Vision recedes. You've been thrown back into yourself. Corpse lies at your feet. Spectre lingers. Span of energy between you. Link them both. Yeah. I met you on the road, your friend. Alright. Sudden lashing out emanates from as rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. Yeah. Even though I gotta be a little benevolent, I gotta be honest with you. Find him, make sure he answers. I don't know, make sure he answers what he's done. I don't know. Do I do that, or do I say there's nothing for it? I'm all about honesty and diplomacy here. So it's just a matter of, I don't know. We'll try and see what the conflicting things happen. Benevolent. You now have one rank and a disposition. These represent how parties perceive you throughout the world. Even the seemingly nasty reputations, but some people will help you. But if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to let the dispositions what is favored their deity and order. So basically, this is what's going to matter and faith conviction for paladins. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your feels the one sickly triumph. The spirit's weakened with the force of his own exaltation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more.
Are you feeling unwell? You were behaving a little oddly.
I'm a watcher. I'm honest. A true speaker for the dead. I never thought I'd meet one in the flesh. Yeah. It's not so bad, being able to talk to spirits. Well, there's a gilded cover for a dark book. Scratches his temple. I suppose that's one way to learn from the past, is that the spirits outright. Let's move on. Vengeance from the grave. So, let's look and see. There is a little chest here with a greatsword for anyone who's in the two-handing variety, which is pretty much none of us. And you just kind of look around.
The better part of valor.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. We already looked there, and that was everything there was to be seen here. Oh, nope, gotta pick up this. Alright, cave coral. Now we exit. So, it seems like the guy that we met, talking about, oh no, I lost my friend, actually caused his death. So, we're gonna have to go and take care of that. With that in mind, we will very briefly just make sure that things are copacetic around here. Ooh. Hello, Zarip. How are you? Okay, go, go, go. Okay. These guys are kind of weak sauce, so. That's 2,000 damage to something? Did you guys see that too? Hold on, let's real quick look back in that log. Yeah. I didn't see 2,000 damage here. I swear I saw it there, though. I'll have to go back to learning at this. One of the things you've noticed is that when killing Zara up to 12%, at a certain point, killing these guys is not going to yield you any more rewards than you already have. Nobody's going to care about these spears. Someone's care about this. So they all go to the stash. I believe they all went to the stash at least. Yeah, they did. Okay, go. Yeah, we might be giving you a crossbow, man. For Durance. Not sure about that entirely. These rods are weird. Alright, anyway. But, yeah, let's see. A little Zara village. Struts and supports are large enough the ribs of the vertebrae of a dragon. Well, dang.
Yes.
Okay. Padded cap. Doesn't really give us much, but fine cheese and a quarterstaff. It's also got, well, it just got extra reach because it's a quarterstaff. Yippee-ki-yay, nothing really to brag about.
I wonder what this is.
Oh, but look at that. We found out something else here. All about that sneak and mechanics. Baller. Though I believe the gems are primarily used for upgrading of equipment. I don't exactly remember. Slash, I might be able to sell them, though I've kind of forgot that too. So, There's a lot of things I'm learning as I go along. What's important to me right now is to make sure that everything here is clear. That was little Zero Camp. That was that. That was this. We've already climbed these ruins here. Yeah, I think we're good here. So let's go deal with our guy who decides murder is the way he wants to solve problems. Thank you. Okay. Because he was hanging out right around here.
Laying low.
Yep. Okay. Back to Gilded Vale. Might actually make it so that I need to be in some rest soon. We'll see how tired the characters are. Yeah, they're fine. See, those with the survival benefit, see, has his heal multiplier gone up. There we go. Okay. Alright, now let's look at the map here. I think that's the house I was looking for. There's also the road east. The Temple Ethos has some things I'd like to look at there. So, let's... real fast, let's go see what's going on here. Good old quick save. Ah, look at that bright red cloak of Nanton here. The man and woman appear to be deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. Move to embrace the woman notices you pause and approach, her smile faltering a little.
Well met, friend.
Can you help us? Do you know this woman, Nanton? Non-cost, yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned her about a bear. Let's see, you made it here. Was something else you wanted? Yeah. I know what really happened, I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nanton. Color drains his face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Touching his arm. If this is about the axe, they're both grieving Pearlie's loss. What is a wild animal's doing? Oh, right. Basically, takes his head from many. You see the tremble in his hand. Why would you suggest such a thing? Why'd you do it? He was your friend. Diplomatic. Although Resolve has options for me as well. None hesitates, then his expression darkens. My friend? He was cruel enough to man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hand falls to his sword belt. Nanton, wait. Raises his hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but it isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. He looks away. She looks away. Nanton, we met, and I knew we found someone special, someone kind who cared for me. Please, all we want to do is leave this place, start somewhere else. We have some coins saved up. We could have it if only you let us go. Well, aggressive, just, this. So the honest thing is to go, to the magistrate. Murder is murder, and that's the end of that. It'll probably be going against my alignment a little bit, and we'll have to see what sort of effects that has. But frankly, I'm the sort of person that's like, well, come on, he beat you. Use the money to keep your new life is benevolent. This is the wonderful, not at all choosing a path. And yeah, sure, give us the money. Sags of relief. Thank you. For the bottom of my heart, thank you. He withdraws a heavy coin purse, hands to you for compassion. Let's go, Nanton. We have a long way ahead of us. Okay. Now, I know for a fact that if you do that a little differently, obviously different results come across here. I believe we got a, 50, 50 coin purse or something like that, 50 copper, which, isn't bad. Yeah. Reading. All those, at least they're longer than one-page books. I'll give them that. Alright.
Keeping an eye out.
What's here? Oh, look at that. A grappling hook. Camping supplies I don't think we can take. And Some spirits. Constitution for so many seconds. Not a bad thing to have in our inventory. Goldenrod Chew. +3 might for so many seconds. Yeah, why not? Seems like Eder might, rock that a little bit. Look through here. Now, and what I say by that is that if you choose to keep your money used at the start of your new life, I believe option, which I have to check and see if this is having a negative. See, reputation is benevolent 1. We need to be a little bit more honest and diplomatic, if you know what I mean, for our current reputations, because we're kind of going against that. Which, what does that mean for faith and conviction? Where is it? Acts courses belief in order +4. So far, basically, since we're not going super against our order here, we're okay. But that could become a problem in the future. It's one of the reasons why I chose Paladin for this build, and it's cool that you're able to do that sort of thing. I'm just checking out the rest of their little cabin there. But if you choose the benevolent path, I believe you get yourself like a nice ring of protection, which is a lovely, worth way more than 50 copper option ring that will allow you to gain a little bit more what do you call it back? It's worth more, basically. Well, look at you. That's a quick Kickstarter backer. Sometimes I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to go down and just kind of pause it. Feel free to read it. Because people took the time and they wrote some good stuff. So you might as well keep that going around. What is this all about? Temple Ethos, huh? Is there anyone who can tell me about this? I don't know. Well, let's... What was this house? Offer's house. We haven't solved her problem yet. We're going to go to Breast at the end first. And then we'll go check that out. Oh, hello. How's it going there?
Greetings.
Alright, what do you have for sale? Finest cook. Well, yeah, this'll help you find him back or whatever. Alright, nobody uses a two-hander here. And see, she also has these potions of minor regeneration, endurance, things like that. It might not be a terrible idea to pick those up. Just saying. Yeah, I'm not even sure about that. Is there crafting thing around here somewhere? Nah, I think you don't worry about crafting until later on. Okay, so beyond that, no, I don't really need to sell things. I could sell some miscellaneous stuff, but I think we're okay in that account.
Good day, stranger.
Let's have a room. Always welcome, and we got the nice little discount. So let's do the Laborer's Rest. We're going to pay 3 copper, right? It's going to give us a bonus to these skills for having rested. So everyone's got +1 mechanics, +1 perception for the rest of the time that we're spent doing this here. Now, I don't know exactly what draws you to it before. Maybe it was dealing with what's his name. But I do know that the Gilded Vale itself has a lovely, deep, rich history right underneath its floorboards. We go in this little thing here. And although how it starts is kind of beyond me. Oh, here. Hello, child. What's going on here? Used to climb on the big stones. Wasn't that lovely?
The better part of valor.
Because I don't exactly remember how we get this here quest. I don't remember anything good happening at that windmill, but one never knows. Oh, here we are. What's this about? We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps to grow fat in our crops. Muffled shouting emerged from inside. First, you drunk and comes through the door, gets a shot between the eyes. God's here, me swear. Which like a dog. Come away now, lads. We'll be back. Trumbull, have fair prices or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Against the grain. Investigate the feud. Oh, that sounds like fun. Ish. Hey, more things to put in our pockets. So we can investigate the feud kind of going on between the two of these people. Maybe that's the start that I was looking for. Hello. Hi. An elven man stands before you, his rugged and stocky build suggesting a life of labor. Face is pale and drawn, his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. Another raises the club as enters, shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Put that down before you get yourself hurt. He only raises the club higher. I mean it! I won't have swear like he's threatening me in my own mill. Yes, I thought you could use some help. Those people out there seemed pretty angry. Really? Says Relief. Hilliard's tits, I could use a friendly face. I take it you heard some part of what the crowd's asking for. Great, as if got all tucked away somewhere. Sawyer's been egging on a lot for days now. They've been keeping clear so far, but things keep going on like that. I don't know how much longer things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could speak to Swear. He won't listen to me anymore. Explain we've getting small rations now. We're all making sacrifices. Well, I'll have some other questions. Yeah, tell me about, my name's Ziyal. I just arrived. Picked a bad time to come visit. Vale saw his shine scraped off. It's a big dung heap. Now I swear thinks he's king outside. Are all of them mad? So who is he? The dwarf, the one standing out spreading lies from villagers. Bastard's been here for decades. Hasn't got any kinder of time. Who are you? The sweater's roping foreigners little crusade now. What was the ruckus about? Where to begin? Swear's whipped them into a froth going about grain stores. Claims have hidden away most of it. All I have to do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air. I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers the crops they bring in. I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Cow in the west part of town for ale. And Swear it is a lot. Sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. Crops blighted. Most of what's getting from the farmers. It's gone on, rotten off through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I barely got enough grain to go around. Swear is howling after things he has no right to. So yeah. If you don't want people in here with torches, maybe you want to stop lying to me. Ooh, we're playing bad cop. Triple blinks, taking it back. I'm not... Look, it's no lie. The stores really are low. And with so little grain going about, I had to raise prices for some people. There's folks in this town who deserve far better than Swear and his lot. People who've done a lot more for Gilded Vale. People like the magistrate? I can't do anything about that. This is how it works. Maybe things are different elsewhere. Here, Braddock's men, they keep the village safe, so they eat well. Well, the magistrate's not outside waiting to burn down your home. Maybe you ought to give the farmers fair prices. Okay, Trouble opens his mouth for protest, but expression shifts into resignation well before he finally nods and speaks. You're right. I've been trying to plan for the future, but we're in danger here and now. Fine. Tell Swear to the others if reconsidered, provided he pays the same as everyone else, so we can get his fair share. And let's hope we can trade for supplies real soon. We're all in a bad way. I did something diplomatic. Yay! That's good. Task updated. So that's just a little bit of experience. I'm trying to see if it actually is there more to it than that. Doesn't seem like it. Report to the other guy. Okay. There's also, you know, this is one of those sort of things I never really took to before. But I'm darned curious if I have my sneak attack.
My eyes are peeled.
Yeah, you're seen from the get-go. Makes me wonder if... Oop, you're not seen now. Boom. Ah, stealing things. Luckily, Ziyal didn't see that, because Leaky, just such a dishonest thief you are. It's a little bit of character assassination, sure, but took some of the grain that was a problem. See, I happen to remember something else here, but I must be thinking of a different town, honestly.
Yes.
All right, so we completed a quest just by diplomacy. Yeah, everyone loves diplomacy, right? Talking to people.
I shall.
I will definitely say that one positive aspect that gets forgotten about, comparing this game to Divinity Original Sin, which is what people on my channel are going to be doing a lot. So a lot of people are going to be kind of doing the same sort of comparison between the two of them. He's that guy out here. Yeah, the dick to talk to. Yeah, what about you?
I have received confirmation that Lord Radric's heir was not born well. My lord has issued an injunction on all new homesteads until he can be assured that the village has been cleansed of all Aothasians and whatever other undesirables that have brought this curse upon his lands. It would be best if you left town as soon as possible. I would suggest returning to your old home. There will be no place for you here. You may stay at the inn until you can make the necessary arrangements, but I would not advise remaining long. I expect Lord Radric will be most thorough in his efforts to purify this place.
Outrageous, they've come a long way. Then you have no problem continuing on. Trust me, you'd be best if you hear about Lord Mentor's dispatch from the hold. Look for anyone who might have brought the legacy upon this. The very presence might have polluted his wife's womb. They will extinguish all possibilities. Alright. Tell me about him. He comes from a line of nobles defending these lands since Adrian times. Redrick II was the early supporter of Drywoodian independence. Saints' War, current Lord's father perished in Saints' War. Halborn, Beering, and Drywood, shortly after the war's end. I butchered that. That's not me. Lord Radric takes upon us to purse the courage to kill the Vale. His measures are severe but necessary. Unfortunately, it appears to protect his war. The Saints' War, our age's most egregious example of man's madness. 15 years ago, people of Redicera decided to join the Waidwen. The living saint was the literal incarnation of the god Ethos. He wrinkles his pinched nose. This supposed saint took upon himself to liberate the Deerwood, supposedly from allegiance to less worthy gods. I've never known an army to conquer land for a people's own good. War lasted about a year, and you can guess what that year did to the worship of Athos in the Deerwood. Lord Redric's forebears had all been Ephesians, and after his father fell defending us from the fanatics, personally saw the temple Ethos here in the town was shut down. Points to the ruined walls near the tree. Ah. Okay. Basically talking about farmers. Ah. Why is, tell me about the ruins behind the tree. Well, that's what's left of the Temple Ethos. Lord Reyes forbade worship of the dead god of Saints' War. It's been abandoned for almost 15 years, and our plans are rededicated to Bareth, the god of life and death. Abandoned, because some nice lord decided to pull it down because he was scared of God after it died. Bareth's a good choice, though. I like it. Bareth believes in cycles. I like to think that's happened to that temple. We get repaid someday. So why has it been, shrinking? Well, Waven's legacy. Basically, he's hanging people. Got that. Alright, I can report a murderer now and be honest. Yeah, let's do it. I told them, I've extorted them out of their money and then did that. Is there a quick save? Maybe we'll let it go. Give him a quick save and try it anyway. Let's report a murder. Yes. A man cannot has killed his friend Pearly out in the wilds. A cruel and cowardly deed, if indeed it occurred at all. What evidence you had? I will go find some. Basically, yeah, you don't have any evidence. So, not much point doing that. That was kind of trying to your cake and eat it too situation. I already chose to let them go. The guy was wife beater, and this one of those sort of things where unfortunately it's only justice that some women could have at this sort of time was White Knight coming and betraying a man and having him die to a bear. Right? I mean, that's a tale as old as time. As old as rhyme. Wife beating in medieval times. Okay. Now, I don't believe they gave us the quest I was looking for, so we're going to try to wrap up going back to here, and I know he's hanging out in the tavern. Or at least I vaguely recall him hanging out by the tavern. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But we'll report to him our diplomatic solution to his problem. For the Against the Grain quest. Get ourselves a little bit more of that beloved experience and other things. There you are, swearing there.
How do you do?
Don't know who you are, don't much care. Keep walking when I hear a shout for us. Al's eyes narrows his eyes. Careful, looks like they've cut the same cloth for those rowdies who attacked us. Smells like it too. What if it told you Tomo changed his mind about grain prices? The dwarf looked blinking. What? You serious? He grinned hesitantly. The old man's listening to reason. Well, about time. I told him he'd come around, but damned if he didn't take his time about it. Put coppers. Here, buy yourself a drink. Now that we can afford it. Goes for you two as well. Drinks on me. Yay. Task complete. And everyone was happy. And such. Yeah. What's interesting to me, and maybe it actually happens, I believe
You must
it,
gather your...
yeah. You guys heard you must gather your party for venturing forth. But, yeah, we took care of that little thing right there, and nothing but experience. So the one thing also to consider with experience gains, and my decision to gather ourselves a full party, is you have yourself a full party, meaning the party's experience is getting split further and further down the road. One might even argue that having her along for the ride, considering she's not nearly as effective as other sort of people, it may cause problems, if you will. Yeah, there's effective this all. I like having an extra. I like having at least one henchman on hand, and the name came through loud, and I hear that name all the time, basically, when I sleep, my dreams. So there you go. Fast move. So what's happening down in here, huh? Interface, we adjusted to personal preference in the options menu. Whoa. Dying guy, what's going on?
I've been in here for, must be 5-6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
A man lies resting against the wall, lit by dim illumination of the fading sconces. He is in not foxly aspect. His face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve cloaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance too near, his features twisted with pain. Have care. Meaning to go in. Quick look towards the left. This place is not as empty as I thought. He angles look at Erdir. Paying respects, Thosian. A little risky, isn't it? Think about what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even if the brass as big as they are. Faint edge hostility belies his playful tone. Sample isn't what he used to be, probably for the best. Times being what they are. He winces. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of these types either. Jerks his chin towards the deer. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. My arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you have better luck. Better luck with what? He points finger upwards. These worlds around us used to be a temple of Aethos, the scattered god, the grand temple, all that. Its worshippers would come from all about Deerwood, from Ceres even. Not so much from Ceres these days. Until the war, of course. Then you get some stubborn ones, the ones who couldn't get through their heads that God was dead and gone. So they allowed him to worship, huh? Lordrick would clear out the place from time to time, make a rest. It was the legacy started, losing patience. So he sent the guards to put the priests to the sword, bring the place down, burn some of the books, and that was that. So what's his legacy? Did the magistrate tell you Deer was been punished for killing Aethos, or for not killing his followers too, depending on which deity you believe, Either case, don't see too many children around here born right. Come out, they don't cry, and they don't look at their mothers. Got no soul when it goes to personality, they just breathe. As the man says, the thinking as Wade Wynn's having to laugh strikes me as a little petty, even for a dead god. Lord Radric believes it, this all matters. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Radric decided he'd been lenient with Thosians as people go in and put them to the sword. Left them down here, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Redrick ordered the temple seal. It's been years like that. So recently, Lord Redrick hopes that we rededicate the temple to the living God, we all be forgiven. Legacy to the end, see? He smiles. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them. They still didn't deserve to go down like that. Chop down their god's house. Didn't sit right with me. But if you get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it, if you need motivating. His cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. So, let's see. I have some questions first. Yes? Well, okay, why can't you do this, yeah, is there a chance something down there is worth a little more than old bones? Probably. Nothing's been through the place since it was sealed up. Well, apart from me, I didn't touch anything. Any valuables there, you get first crack them. Only ask you this favor for me while you're at it. Won't even mind us sticking around down here. When you go telling them about it, lingering in these places, no good for anyone. But do it quick, quiet, we can do it right with those priests raising a fuss. What's this legacy? Yeah, you've already been told that. As the man says. Why can't you do it yourself? Well, I try. I only got a short ways before I gotten over my head. I haven't raised a blade in a long time. Turns out it isn't something you just pick up again. But you look like you can handle yourself. Who are you anyway? Wharton offers a weak grin. Name's Wharton. Lived in Guild of Vale long enough to remember how grand he used to be. Shrugs look away. I used to help the temple sometimes, bring supply. So that's all. I have no more questions. Well, I take it you're not supposed to be in here. Last week, well, I meant to be in and out, nice and quick, and not hurting anyone. It's just Lord Briggs forbid anyone from having anything with the Scudder God. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? You can make some coin in the process. And why would you want me to bring you skeletons? Bury them where they could. Though it's a little cob, but get them out. Redrick's liable to destroy whatever's left of them. Why does it matter where they're buried? Well, it's about respect, isn't it? About the deserve to be remembered, not tossed about a pile of rocks forgotten, he breathes shakily. That'd be worth ever giving them that. Alright, I'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, temple's been sealed off for so long, it's been crawling with creatures. If you get past them, priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'd still be there. Still, they're everywhere. Those priests have all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, tricks, sconces, that sort of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. Wouldn't want to have you send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs to keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Buried secrets. Searching the temple. Alright, so.
Nice and quiet.
Questing. So let's see what we got here. As usual. Spiders. Our favorites of foods. Okay, so we're going to start off the battle like so.
Hey.
And here we go. Now you guys can uncloak, kill this guy here. Ooh, we got ourselves some fun here. Okay, so let's do a magic blast. That'll concern them as well. Unfortunately, Ziyal is webbed at the moment and stuck for I can't tell how many more turns. So she's just gonna be kind of playing healer at this point. Oh, she's here. Oh. out the spiders! Spiders coming out their way. Alright, you're taking a bit of damage here. Why don't you knock down this bad boy? Let me get their attention a little better. I only have some more options here. There we go, that helped.
Yeah.
You are firing again, right? Boom! Nice hit. Webs all over the place. Alright, victory has been assured. Well done. Took care of Spider Venom Sec.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I love him so. He's gonna say that a lot, by the way. Never really gets old
I
when you
think I
go.
see something.
Me too. Looks like a sconce. And yeah, I know what a sconce is. I know what a sconce is like in like real modern homes and such. What's that going on here? Well, Leah, look at that. Got ourselves a secret temple and anyway. Well, there's lots of ways to go around in this area. And that might be leading us a little deeper in. So we're going to kind of just thoroughly check out what we might have around. More spiders. Yeah, let's just go after them. Wow. Ain't nobody give a damn about them spiders.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. Okay, here's a crate. Tishy and stout. Parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon is faded. Make out a few patches carefully to a script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Rhetoric obscuric say redemption for those and struck the largest spell first rather than the second. The rest is illegible. Well, that sounds like something I have to keep around or remember. Something about bells, you say? Alright.
Yes?
Find that interesting. Those times where we're just like, this is any original sin, I'd be trying to smash at that door, if you will. Ba 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 ba. Spiders, spiders everywhere. Okay. Well, looks like we got our battle. Everyone's out of stealth. They should be out of stealth, or want them to be out of stealth. Okay, you take the big one. You try to take the two little ones.
Hey.
The rest of you, stop being stealthed. And let's attack this little one here. Yeah, yeah.
Kinda stuck over here.
Well, we got ourselves an interesting situation here. Everybody's stuck. I'm having using a crossbow. Looks like I've got the attention of two of them. Our rogue's got the attention of this one here. And Deer's got attention of a couple of these folks. Might want to start breaking some of them down. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm curious about this, is that now that, because if you remember correctly, his AI was set to being a summoner. So I'm going to kind of just leave it for a second to see if he just does it. He is! He did, I think. Look, it's on his, I guess he's just taking his time casting it. Yeah, there they are! Bam, summoned. And the skeletons, looks like after they're summoned, I need to pay attention to what they're doing, but still. Oh! Ooh! Battles joined. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Oh! Spiders and spiders upon spiders. Alright. Okay, so with
I'm
that,
here.
looks like we've cleared out at least a start to this room. And we'll see if there's something else to... Whoa! Okay, so it looks like we have ourselves something interesting that we'll find out next time on Pillars of Eternity. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Pillars of Eternity. I will be immediately putting up the next one, doing all that. Try my best to get these guys out as fast as you can. Try to get you in the feel of the RPG. And I strongly encourage you guys buying it. Even if you don't go for the White March immediately, you still get the 3.0 expansion sort of changes to the combat and all the little touches they've been working on over the years. And the White March is something you decide to get to. Because as you see, I still have to figure out how to get to the White March. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.